Hi and welcome, Kat from Sacred Soul Rising. So today I wanted to talk about soul purpose, soul mission. You know, on the awakening journey, and the twin flame journey is an awakening. People go through awakenings for different reasons. So it might be a relationship breakdown, it might be career, it might be an illness, it might be a twin flame. There are different ways that people awaken on the journey. And you watching this, how you awoken is unique to you. But what is incredibly important on the journey is that we align with soul. You see, the awakening journey is our path of enlightenment. It's our ascension. It's where everything is changing, and it's changing in all our bodies. So when I'm talking about bodies, I'm talking about the mental, the emotional, the light body, the physical body. Everything is changing. That's why you can get rashes and big emotions, why suddenly you can change your appearance, why suddenly you can drop weight or gain weight. I mean, I have clients that come and work with me and they lost 2-3 stone in a matter of weeks. You know, their whole system started to change, how they ate, what they focused on. You know, and we know, don't we, on the awakening journey that suddenly nothing makes sense anymore. And what the journey does is it takes everything away, everything that was of falseness, of false, dense, low vibration, so we can step fully into our sovereignty. And every single day, I have people messaging me and telling me about how their life has completely turned around. The thing is, though, and here's the thing, when you're on an awakening journey, you can stay in those low, dense vibrations of fear, lack, and betrayal, or you can, an abandoning self, or you can rise up and go, okay, I am not going to fear who I am. I am not going to betray who I am. I'm not going to abandon myself anymore. And I'm not going to be in lack of fear of offending others. You see, often on this journey, we are fearful of what other people will think and how do I explain who I am or what I'm about. This journey is there as a gift to you. This journey is not happening to you, it's happening for you. And what gets ignited on this journey is our soul purpose, our soul mission. And, you know, once it is ignited, we feel exhausted and tired and uninspired when we're doing anything but what our purpose is, what our mission is. And often what people will say is that as soon as they stepped into their purpose, their power, they become ignited. They feel this light and this energy. And while ever they are turning away and trying to play small and trying not to stand in power, and when I'm talking about power, I mean your own self-power. I mean your own sovereignty. While ever they are trying to make everybody else happy and scared to really shine their light out, they feel exhausted. They feel tired. Life doesn't feel in flow. And things that once were in flow, like their career, their business, suddenly start to either dry up or they're suddenly faced with all these things that are just not them anymore, you know, that doesn't make sense to them anymore. I received this email this morning and I'm going to try and take out the personal bits of it, but I thought it was really, really interesting. This person, she is still around me now, and if you're in some of my groups, you may know her as well. She's an incredible soul, and she came to me, I I don't know how even long it was, maybe 6 months, maybe about that anyway. It might even be a little bit less. I think it was probably about 6 months ago. Anyway, I don't have the exact time, but remember, time's an illusion. And she said to me that she sent me this email and she said that, "Hi, Kat, I listened to your Zoom today. Not the detox one, because in Awakened Conscious now, we've got a detox Zoom, a Zoom where you can go and it really helps you detox and understand what the awakening journey is, what the twin flame journey is, how to shift out of the pain." And she first initially joined this call. She was first in this call because she came to me, feeling that pain, feeling that incredible loss, feeling in such a painful place of not understanding, well, she knew what was going on. She knew she was on a twin flame journey, but she didn't know, how to move past it, how to get over those hurdles. I've recently split the calls up. So there is one for detox now, and whereas before it was all together. There's one for detoxing off the journey, but then there's another one which is solely for anybody who is wanting to shift fully on this journey and shift really into oneness and learn how to step into purpose, step into power. So that call is just completely standalone, and it has a Facebook group, and it's nothing to do with twins. It's all about purpose. It's all about your power. And you can choose whether you're in both, or you can say, "Do you know what? I'm just going to be in that one because it's where I'm at now." Or maybe you've never even been a twin, it might be that you're just on your own awakening. So I think it's great. So what she says is, I think it's great that you've split them up and you have the group and the different spaces, because once you're out of the energy, you definitely don't want to go back there. Or for some people, they've never even been there. They just want to learn how to work their magic. I want to share with you how my business is going. So she took my, she's done my twin flame course, and she's worked with me one-to-one, but she took my combined soul coaching course and soul-led business course. So she started this completely from scratch, and she's only started it this year, okay? I want to share with you how my business is going. As I heard someone on your call asking how others were getting on, I'm getting anywhere between 700 and 1,100 views on videos, and subscribers are growing daily. As of today, there is 624. I've had 16 paid coaching sessions, and a few of those are repeat clients. I've created a course, and I've uploaded it only 5 days ago and already sold 10. Now I have another client who's also started at a very similar time. I'm sure it was only a couple of months ago. And she is also hitting, those 1,000 plus, sometimes 2,000, sometimes 3,000 views. Incredible. I've got a private Facebook group now, and it's got active members in. The page has more, and the group is growing. I'm loving this group and doing regular lives, and it's such a loving feeling, and the engagement and knowing I'm making a difference. I intend to create a subscription maybe later down the road where I help people build and grow, and she's telling me what she's going to call it. I'm not going to share that at the moment. Let me look. I'm just taking out personal stuff because I don't want to share personal stuff with you. Finally, I have to say a huge thank you. I knew when I stumbled, aka guided to you, that you were the right person to help me on my path. I feel so blessed, and my energy is honestly amazing. I feel in the most authentic I have been in my entire life. And she's gone from corporate into coaching online. She's used everything that I teach, which is what I do. She's used all those things that are in my soul-led business course to grow her business. And she's gone from working very long hours in a very corporate energy into now being financially stable herself, starting to grow that and starting to really, build and come from a place of soul. I've got somebody else, that they weren't from corporate, but they've been a therapist, but they've struggled on, how to sort of bring it together, and they wanted to help people and shine their light in a bigger way. And they're doing incredible stuff too, doing their own coaching programs and really shining their light out and making a difference in the world. And they received this incredible, beautiful message the other day from one of their clients, thanking them and saying, that they changed their life. And what I always say is, because people always come to me and say, Kat, you've changed my life. And what I always say is that my work is to hold that light up, to hold that beacon, so you can grab that beacon and go and hold your own light up. Share your own wisdom. Now, your wisdom, your message does not have to look like my message. I show you how to work, how to connect in with your own soul purpose, how to, really stand in your own power and really, stand in your own truth. This journey is not about turning up and being a replica of somebody else. This journey is about you shining your light out. And people often go, yeah, but I don't know what. Well, my soul-led business course, my soul coaching course shows you and taps into that, shows you what, and how. It gives you the techniques of how to connect in with who are you, what are you, and who are you here to serve? Where are you here to make a difference? And I see so many people struggling with this, struggling to gain momentum. And it's often because they're trying to water themselves down. There is a technique in this. I've been doing it. When I first started on social media, I first started just to share some wisdom out. I had a local business where I help people. I was a shamanic practitioner, healer. I taught healing. I was a therapist as well, reflexology, aromatherapy, and I did readings, on a soul level. I channeled on a soul level. And I started on social media way back, 2011, 2012, I started on social media, and I was just sharing some wisdom out there. And then more people would say to me, can I work with you? And I was like, well, not really. You don't live near me. And they were like, well, can we not do something online? Can we not go on the telephone? I was like, maybe. And that's how my business grew online. That's how my way as a way shower grew online, just from being able to people approaching me going, how can I work with you? How can you, share that knowledge? Or can I come and have some healing with you? Or, can you do a channel message with me? And that's how it grew over the years. But what I learned was, as more people started to work online, because when I worked online, nobody worked online. I just found this thing that said page. I was like, what's that? So I clicked on it. I was like, oh, you can create a page. Oh, maybe I'll just post some little bits of wisdom on there to help my, fertility people, or because I used to work very much with cancer patients, fertility, and people that were dealing with depression and anxiety. Those were my main focuses. And so I thought, I'll just post a bit of wisdom on there. But I learned over the years that more and more people needed the help. And so I would turn up more and more. And then I learned that there was a process. And through collapsing pages and groups and then growing them again and using social media that way, and Instagram and YouTube and various other things, I learned that actually you can collapse something and grow something really easy once you know the process. And so everything I teach and guide on, whether it be a soul purpose and how people move through the awakening and what the awakening process is, so you have an understanding, so you can guide on people. So when people come and want to work with you, you can go, okay, you're going through this part, don't worry, this is, where you're shifting to, but it isn't linear. And then you can then start to grow a business which works around your life. I do not believe that we're here to work 40, 50-hour weeks. I believe that we're here to work a small amount of time, shine our light out, and then go out in nature, go and be, go and start to connect in with nature, be there for our children, be there for our friends, be there for the most important person, ourselves. And really start to slow down our life. And that's what I show. I show you how to create a very freedom-led business which shines your light out, which makes a huge difference in the world, but you do it with ease. And, I often see people and they approach me going, I will show you how to grow your business. And I always go, I don't need anything like that. My business is my light. I don't need anybody to guide and show me because I've done it for so long and my numbers show and my engagement shows in itself. So if you are ready, if you are really wanting to step into purpose, if you are really wanting to make a difference out into the world, then go and click on my website. I'll put a link down below. My soul-led business course is there. My soul coaching course is there to help you, to really help you shift, to really help you be that way shower and make a difference in the world. I send you much love. Many blessings.